now? Am I live?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, it's so strange. Hi, everybody. And welcome once again, my fellow art nerds, to episode number 4 of season 3 of the Pen Clique.
Woo.
Yeah.
30 minutes later than expected, but technology was not on our side this evening. So Nate has it fixed finally. We have some amazing stuff to show you. I will try to get to it quickly because we're already 30 minutes behind. No! But let me see. I'm Deanna. I'm your host. I made notes this time, and that's at the top, so I didn't. Hi, guys. Thanks for checking us out. If you're new to the Pen Clique, the way it works is each month we choose a topic and then invite a group of talented artists from our clique to put their imaginations to work and show us how they interpret that topic. Tonight's theme is terror toys. You have to enunciate, not territories. Terror toys, which we didn't realize was hard to say when we just wrote it on paper. But what that is you know how when you were a kid and any innocent toy you had, somehow your imagination turned it into a weapon of some sort, or you never used it quite for the purpose it was meant for? Well, tonight our artists are going to use their warped adult imaginations to weaponize some favorite childhood toys. And I've seen them. I get to peek early, and you guys are in for a treat, so stick around. But real quick, before I bring out the artists, I want to acknowledge our 4 sponsors for the Pen Clique. We've got VisionCon Pop Culture Convention that has been celebrating fandom since 1990. We've got Tremendicon Multimedia Creators Convention. They're getting ready for their second year after a very successful debut convention last year.
Yes.
Playco Games, a tabletop game publishing company bringing small box quick play games to your table.
Woot.
And Clever Kaiju, a production team of visual artists that collaborate, educate, and inspire a community of artists both online and in person. And you'll be learning more about each of the sponsors later in the show in between the art. So right now, it is time to bring out this month's clique. And I'm going to start the introductions with one of the founding members of Clever Kaiju and my artistic co-host for the evening, Mr. Gray Bedell.
Hi, everyone. Hello, Internet Land. It's good to see you all again on the show. Thank you for coming.
Let's see. Trying to watch there's a delay on Facebook. Anybody that's not done this before, and I'm
don't watch on
screens,
Facebook.
I
Like don't
Yeah,
watch your own stream.
Don't watch yourself.
Don't watch yourself.
Close that screen.
You're breaking number 1 rule. Don't watch yourself.
Don't you look at you.
Oh, but
Just
I
trust
love
that it's there. I've already checked while you were talking. It's still running. And look, we both have Aaron, who's back. He said so. They say so. Aaron's back.
Oh yay!
And
so
then Clever
Early,
Kaiju via
yay.
Facebook actually chatted too. So it looks like even the chat's working. So
yay!
yeah.
Thanks for
We just had to
sticking around, guys.
we took
Thanks
about
for
30
waiting.
minutes to strong arm it all. This is actually, honestly, to completely rebuild from scratch and redo it in 30 minutes is actually a kind of a new record for me. So
Very impressive.
Yeah.
Putting Nate to the test. Which, by the way, that is one of our artists this month, Mr. Nate Howard.
Hi.
We've got Isaac Crawford.
Hey.
Cliff Gamble.
Hey.
And sharing a block, we have got James Rutherford and Anna Hansen.
Feel like we're on Hollywood Squares.
Yeah, I know.
Not like that as I was saying that. We had more artists this month. I guess it's good that they couldn't make it since we're half an hour short on time. But due to mostly illnesses, we had a lot of people have to back out. So I hope anybody out there that's feeling bad, you heal quickly and
Yeah.
feel better soon.
The week
Audience
after,
and artist.
Christmas, we didn't expect to get any response at all. We actually have some artwork, right, from people who couldn't hang out with us,
I
but they
think
at
we've
least
got
applied.
8 pieces to show tonight.
Yeah, so that's a full
1,
cast.
2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 8.
And Ida McLaughlin, who would love to have joined us, is not able to. He's at least hanging out with us. So he's on Facebook watching right now. He's shouting out to us. So awesome to see you,
Well,
Adam. So you
real
need to
quick,
talk
before
about
we-
the Adams thing. Okay, I'll shut up. Go ahead.
But real quick before we get started, what do you guys think of this month's prop, the Terror toys? How did you feel about that?
It was a hard one for me this month. Like I couldn't decide on what to do, and I didn't want it to feel like other stuff that I'd done. So yeah, it was tricky.
Gary and I were at a drink and draw 3 weeks ago,
Yep.
4 weeks ago, and we sat in the back like cool kids because we're cool like that. And I kind of ignored everything about the drink and draw, which it was at Mother's Brewery and they did a great job and it's a great event.
Oh, yeah, it's
like
amazing.
absolutely, by all means, check it out. But I sat down and I got my sketches done for mine, and then I ignored them for 3 weeks, and it was until yesterday that I actually got it. So I actually got down to the wire today. I almost was drawing it right here in front of you, but it was
It's
tough.
happened before.
I thought about it, but didn't actually start it till yesterday. I couldn't settle on a toy, so I think I struggled with it too. But then I ended up having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
knew-
cool. Oh, go, Cliff.
I was gonna say I knew right away what I wanted to do, but I ended up doing it almost completely twice. So I didn't like the first one by the end of it, so I redid it.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, we've got Corey the C and Adam McLaughlin, like as Nate mentioned, couldn't join us tonight. Corey sent art and he sent a little like quick video. I haven't watched it, but I think it's like the draw through. Adam didn't draw. Well, he drew, but his presentation is in here and in that bag and in that bag.
So
Wow,
yeah,
that's
we get a message. I get alerted from my doorbell camera that somebody's on my porch, and it's this long-haired like, and that's the only way I recognize him. I was like, who is that? Like, and I look at his hair, and I'm like, it looks like Adam. And then sure enough, dude leaves a bag on my porch and then just leaves. So, and I go outside expecting a flaming bag of poop, but I got this on my porch. Apparently I wasn't alone. He left something for Deanna as well.
And it says do not open till the live show.
Yeah.
Any note
But
that starts
we're
with
gonna make
Nate,
you guys-
dot.
Stick around till the end because we're gonna do Adam's last.
Is
If
Although
are
this
we
I'm
is
the only
Joker
three?
gas, I'm gonna be real upset.
I'm dying to look in here.
So
God.
Adam's here watching the danger unfold. So Adam, are we the only three that got one? Or is there anybody else that we're missing before we?
Oh, sorry, I'm trying to mute my thing. There.
Do we want to do Anna's first so she can get to bed though? I know she's got her early morning.
Yes,
She's like, look, damn it, let's
we do
go.
have an early morning, and it's your first show back this season. We're so glad to have you.
Yeah.
So yes, you want to tell us a little bit about it before you show it, or you just want to show it? It's adorable. I love it.
Yeah, the toy I chose is actually one that I've actually had I actually still have it since, you know, probably got it when I was 3, but yeah, it was a doll that I have that, you know, I played with it, so I mean the doll has all the wear and tear of that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you wanna, I guess, show it. Yeah.
Do you want us to show it, Deanna, or do you want to do it?
If you guys
Both you guys do it.
go for it, can
Oh,
you share
it says
screen?
host disabled participant sharing.
Hold on. Zoom's been doing this lately. I think it's fixed now. It used to be automatic.
Yeah.
I may have
And
clicked
you
a
even
button by-
reset it last time we did this, and it looks like it reset again. Oh my goodness. Is it? Oh.
Live
so,
stream? No, go for it. No, I'll comment.
so the character is actually she's called Cherry Mary Mothman,
Oh.
and the
Dude,
little,
I remember that thing.
yeah. And
Oh my
the little character that's at the bottom is like her little buddy. It's a little cherry that's like a little sugar shaker So initially, I was gonna have it like, before I, as I was doing my research, that's what they said it was. So it wasn't actually a little cherry. But because initially I was just gonna have that like gutted and everywhere. But since that's not what it is, I turned it into a little bomb. So you got a little cherry bomb.
Yeah, clever.
Got
Yeah,
that when I saw it.
yeah,
That's
the
my
little lit
favorite
fuse.
part.
Yeah.
And then I put one in her cupcake too, a little cherry bomb. And yeah, I didn't have enough time to, actually do a colored version, but I did a black. To James suggested I do a black and white one, and I'm actually really really happy with how it turned out.
It looks really cool. It definitely stands
Yeah.
out the way that your contrast. No, I artistically I think this is really good.
Yeah, I do like this. So this was actually like a this is like not the official one. I scan my line art in and then print it off one, so that way I can screw up this one and then
Good move. Very, very good move.
Excellent move.
so
Was this doll like in reference to was it an answer to the strawberry shortcake doll or something? Was there?
I think so. But yeah, as I was doing my research, there's actually a lot to this series. I mean, it never got a TV show, but I guess there's some books and like audio
Okay.
that you can listen to.
Yeah, as soon as you pulled it up, it looked. I know I've seen this before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I missed this one.
Yeah, that's the character.
That's creepy in the light.
No.
Yeah, like I said, it was well played with.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So now, are you gonna be able to go to sleep with her in the house after you drew this?
Oh yeah, I have a lot of dolls, and this isn't the creepiest one I have.
I do like it in black and white because that red
Yeah.
stands out so well.
Her eye, even though it's darker blue, it still pops really well.
Oh, I didn't even see. I need glasses to see that little.
Did I congratulate you on your logo yet? I think I did it like your logos look really good.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
It's a very clean and neat logo.
Yeah.
Yeah, my the inspiration behind that design is I kind of went with like a Celtic because I've got
yeah.
it's like I'm mostly German and I'm like German and Norwegian, so I went with like kind of like a Celtic look.
Can
for
you
my
zoom in on
logo.
that a little bit? I'm just saying the shape language of it, like it should translate into a lot of there's a lot of really tiny details. Not everything will probably print with that, but I do like it. I like the shape of it. Oh yeah, there's a lot in there. Yeah, you can vector the crap out of that anywhere you wanted.
Yeah, I did in Illustrator, Adobe
Yeah.
Illustrator.
Good.
So yeah.
Yeah, no, I like this. It's well done.
Anna, you have a knack for making creepy and bloody adorable. Like this kind of reminds me of Sweeney Todd, the one you drew.
Oh right, yeah.
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 Mrs. Levitt, is that her name?
Yeah. So yeah, this is this is horror art for me. So there you go.
I love it. Did you work on Mrs. Levitt more? You said you wanted to do more to it.
I haven't yet, but I do still want to finish that one.
I hope you do. I really liked her.
Yeah, there's I have a lot of stuff that I want to finish and I haven't gotten to yet because work and school and other stuff.
Life, yeah.
Yeah. But life in general.
Now that you're on screen again, show the doll again. Because it was tiny on the screen when you were sharing your screen.
And that's a creepy
Oh
smile.
wow. Oh, yikes.
Yeah, and they're so.
Got that sharing the ghost story underglow lit going on.
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's no one. Nobody. So yeah, I had a couple others from the set, but yeah, there's like 3 different sets. There's like a whole bunch of those, and like a lot of accessories, and like their accessories like all had faces and everything. So I mean, if you kind of go with this horror stuff, it's or kind of go the direction I was going, you can kind of make it like cute and creepy at the same time.
Yeah.
I totally missed all those dolls.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit older than you guys, though. So maybe that- All right. Well, can we stick with the same square? You want to go next, James?
Yeah, I can go.
Okay. Oh, do you want to say anything about it?
Oh God!
No.
Ah!
Oh,
Why would you do
God.
that?
Yeah, no, that ain't right. That ain't right at all.
So my students were working on their finals in class, and I was working on this, and I didn't realize my screen was sharing.
Well, of all things it could be, I guess this is probably the best.
Well, I was doing like a grafted skin. I was sampling people's skins off of pictures and making it look real. And I heard one of the students look up and go, "Oh my God, that's horrifying."
It's so
So I
good.
guess there's a TikTok video of it out there somewhere.
Oh, is that yeah?
Oh, you gotta find that.
So,
Man, you could go
but
viral.
I decided to, I didn't want to do that. It was just not looking the way I wanted it to. So I went ahead and did, the classic standby tune shading, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then I didn't realize that Toy Story already did a creepy version of this toy. So,
Oh yeah. Well, maybe.
Which one was that?
I don't know. It's probably the 4th one because I didn't see that one.
Oh, see,
No.
I didn't either.
When it came to the talking spoon, I was like, I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking of that. What was it? What was it? That movie with the Joker face, like the front of.
I know about Maximum Overdrive.
Yeah, Maximum Overdrive. That's it. I thought
Yeah,
it was
it's the Green Goblin.
he's got that Green Goblin like
Oh.
smile look on his face on the front of it. Like,
No, it is the Green Goblin.
It is. Yeah.
For
No,
me,
I wanted to just go creepy as hell with the face because, I mean, for the love of God, it's a phone with a face.
there's something about those bright eyes, but all the wrinkles on the side, that's really creeping me out.
Yeah, it kind of got that clown vibe going on. So I was like, okay, this is going afraid of clowns.
That thing looks like it goes, "Oh, don't you want to play?"
When you get those heavy breathing phone calls, this is what it comes from.
The phone itself.
Oh, wow.
I like to breathe into myself.
See, this is a toy that I should be buying. My grandson Oscar turns 1 today, by the way. Happy birthday, Oscar. You probably never watched
Happy
this.
birthday.
This is a toy I might buy him before seeing this.
Dude, I dig this, man.
A lot of kids had this toy when they were young. I mean, and I can't believe they still make this thing.
Yeah.
So,
Same way and everything.
well, no, it's got a little bit more of a sleeker design, but it's still a rotary phone, oddly enough. The modern one is like, wow, it's not even a flip phone or a smartphone. It's a rotary phone.
That's insane. Because have you seen the video clips of teenagers? They'll give them a rotary phone.
Oh,
with it.
it's hysterical.
Oh,
Yes.
There's one with 2 boys, and the mom's like, if you want food, here's the money. You got to order a pizza. And it took them like 20 minutes to figure out how the rotary phone worked.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Oh, dude, this is great, man. I like the way you did that. I like the black line work. Like, what kind of brush is that?
That's that same brush I always use.
That's nice. It looks achy looking
Yeah.
because sometimes it looks pencily when you do it.
It's just got that jitter to it. So I use it for painting and everything. It gives it more of that hand-drawn feel.
That thing is so ugly.
Jeff at another comic shop says makes you want to put a finger in it. Jeff, in the rotary phone or the mouth, or where are you talking?
Yeah, well, it just begs you to lose your finger. It's like a cigar cutter, just more fun.
Just don't do the star in the back.
I get it. That's funny. I get it.
Oh.
That's funny. I like that one. So we got Rex. See, and excuse me if I'm saying it wrong, but I want to say Ibanez or Banez. Anyways, they're calling you out, Gary, if you know a Rex.
Yes, I do. What's up, man? Thank you for coming.
We got Taryn Westphal. He's made an appearance. Sorry, I'm late. Excited to finally get to join the live stream. So we were late getting started. So welcome in, dude.
You see James's ugly ass phone. That thing was terrifying. Like it was executed beautifully.
Yeah. No, it was effectively horrifying. Yeah.
Like I feel like the voice would sound like he smoked like 100 packs of cigarettes.
Yeah, it's got to be that really like Columbo.
Yeah.
Scratchy voice. Or was it that Michael Winslow one where he talks about doing crank calls?
Draco, I love. Yeah, I need that phone. Yeah, honestly, that's what I mean. It's like these nobody remembers the rotary phones, but like now that's going to be the permanent image of the rotary phone for a certain generation, and it's like, oh yeah, those horrifying things that wouldn't stop smiling at you. Like, no, it was fine. It was you didn't lose your fingers at all or anything.
Let me see. I almost forgot we had to do commercials. Quick commercial from one of our sponsors. Let's start with Playco Games this time. I always end with that because I don't want to talk about myself.
Good for you. Going into the
well, technically, it's not you; it's your company, so you should do fine.
It's true. It's true. I need to share screen though. That slows me down, man. Okay. You guys tell me if you can see this because I've got the weird setup.
Mm-hmm.
If I can see it.
Yep.
All right. This is Playco Games. This is a small 2-person game publishing company out of Springfield, Missouri. I am half of that team. Let's see. We publish small box, quick play tabletop games that can be enjoyed by a variety of ages. And currently there are 3 titles for sale at playcogames.com. There in the picture, Civicus Dice Game is a strategic civilization themed area control game that plays, let me see, in under an hour for 2 players. And it also has an expansion where you add 3 or 4 players. Playing under an hour civilization style game is very hard to do and pack that much fun in. Just saying. Danger Dinosaur is a 30 to 60 minute adventure risk versus reward game for 2 to 6 players. You must roll the dice to collect items for your family's survival, but stay out too long by deciding to press your luck or rolling the dice too many times and risk waking the hungry T-Rex. And then Epic Monster Tea Party is a quick 10 to 20 minute 2 to 4 player game that is fun for the entire family. You're a thirsty monster drinking heroes they've plucked out of the labyrinth in your tea. And we did an expansion on Kickstarter, and Gary Bedell designed 2 of the monsters for this game, and they are gorgeous. It makes it even more fun. So if you're into tabletop games or you want to get into tabletop games, you can purchase all of these right now at playcogames.com. I need a little music.
You got to buy it. You got to buy it. Playco Games.
And now back to our show.
Yeah. Well done.
All right. Hey, Cliff, do you want to go next?
I can go next, sure.
Okay.
Sweet.
I love your cat's ears, his little nubby ears.
I've been watching this.
Yeah,
The whole time.
she was found in a barn. She had frostbitten ears, so
Oh.
that's why they're short. She doesn't seem to mind them. All right, here's.
Anything you want to say about it? I keep asking that too late.
Oh my
What?
goodness.
Oh my god.
It was one of my favorite toys that I had when I was a kid.
Oh, is that the creepy crawler?
Yeah, it's the creepy crawler oven.
That's dope.
Oh yeah.
Wait, it's a creepy crawler oven?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was kind of like an easy bake oven, but for bugs and snakes.
Yeah,
and
it was their
Okay.
boy version of the Easy Bake.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
I don't know if I could make
Yeah.
big enough quotations, but yeah.
It-
Most of the
they had
people
a-
I knew were girls actually that had this, and you could even eat. Didn't they have a version that you could eat them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe, probably. Yeah. Yeah, it had a metal tray that you would fill up with some goo, and then you'd stick it in there and cook it. And when it was done, you could pull out a rubber creature or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my.
They advertised that you could put it on your sister's face and freak her out, but
Or in somebody's pillowcase. That was
right, yeah, yeah.
That was always fun.
Dude,
So
I
who's
love it. It's
the guy driving it?
This is a kid. He
He's a kid. Duh.
he decided that he wasn't getting enough fun out of the rubber ones, so he brought it to life. All
Awesome.
the creatures still come out of there.
Yeah, it's like wielding creatures as weapons.
Yeah.
I love this.
That's so cool, man. I
Wow.
love your colors. And what is this done in? Is this what?
No, it's
This is gouache.
Gouache. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You said you've been playing with gouache here lately. Your previous pieces were they watercolor before, right? Or did you do gouache before?
I think I haven't done gouache yet.
Okay.
It was watercolor before, and then digital, and then oil. So this is
Yeah,
my
that's right. You
first-
had you had more of that
Yeah.
traditional kind of mix. This is so cool. Your style
Creepy
definitely.
sleepy
Yeah, I
man,
love that.
Wasn't it? I remember that.
dude, the colors on those flies are just
Yeah.
love it, man. It's just the whole thing is so good. That snake,
Yeah.
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 I love the weight of the box, like the oven itself. I love the weight on the legs of it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like it looks like it's like overburdened. Like it just feels like it could be about to collapse. Like that thing probably, like you hear those things ticking from like miles away, like as it walks. Like just the weight on it. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Thanks.
I just This
How big is this?
Probably. Well, the paper it's done on is 10 by 15, so probably 9 inches tall.
Yeah, that's pretty good size.
Yeah.
This is great.
What's all over the side of it? Bug guts?
Yeah. When it came to life and stretched out, it kind of tore some holes in it, and some goo came out.
Oh, yeah, that was great.
Sweet.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm going to call next on Gary because you apparently can't go first or last.
That's true, but we have other artists too, so don't forget. We have other-
Oh yeah, because we're just
That's
gonna walk
true. We
away
can't
during
forget
when Gary's going.
I know, I will go next there. I don't mind going next. We don't want to forget those people too.
Yeah, there's some that aren't here.
Well, I've got them on a list, but
Okay.
yeah, not looking at them, I'm not thinking about that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot.
So it was a little hard for me to decide what I was gonna do. So I did something that wasn't like super refined, but I mean you'll kind of get the general idea. I really like these like old mid-century like plush toys that have like rubber faces. And so
Oh, yes.
so I did like an elephant, and then like I did a little baby doll, but I did like these little smaller things that came out of its head, and you know they obviously do horrible things to people. But it took me a minute to decide what I was going to do, because my first idea was to make a board game. It was going to be Sorry, but it was like pieced out into like this, this robot creature. and it was gonna say sorry, not sorry, but I was like, no, I want to do like this flame throwing, plush toy, this other weird baby thing.
It just tells a story. Like, like how did these actors come into play like this and unfold this way?
I love how the baby's crawling.
Yeah, I know. That's not creepy.
Oh.
Well, they have those old toys like the old baby crawling toys.
Yeah, the ones that crawls on its own.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, originally it was just gonna have like a gun coming out of its head, but I was like, oh no, people. I was like, people expect that. I was like, no. I was like, it needs smaller versions of itself.
People expect that. That's why it's so comical, though. Like, and when all else fails, a gun, because we're America. That's
yeah. I was like, no. I was like, I want something that's a little bit more weird and messed up. So I was like, let's do these little weird worm face thingies, little baby face worm things that burrow through skin. It was like, you're the guy who's like got the gun, he's got some of them in his skin, and the soldier's like got some crawling in his body. This guy's on fire, so it sucks for him. And this guy's got eaten and he's on fire, so it really sucks for that guy. But this guy's having the best time though, right here.
Now perspective. Imagine little young Gary playing with these toys, but this is what he's seeing as he's playing with these toys.
He's like, it's a pretty cool toy. But what you should have done. But that's not what you did now, did you?
Yeah, you did that. No, you didn't do that, did you?
Yeah, we got Gary OMFG. I'm obsessed. I love it from Taryn. Draco with a possible movie title, Recall, When Misfit Toys Strike Back. Yeah. We actually had a handful of different titles for this, but like we only had so many characters. So Aaron Ashford, wow, all these are so great. Want to join the next one. Yeah.
Dude. Aaron's a really talented artist.
Yeah, very cool. We'll have to make sure
he's actually
assess
on
our
Discord.
emails and yeah.
He's on the Discord, the Clever Kaiju Discord, which if you guys haven't joined. If you want to check out some of his work, he's on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, this is mine. It's, if you could see, it's actually not as refined. It's a little bit more kind of blotty but there's just something about it that I liked with that instead of having something super refined. I don't know why, but I just felt like it worked.
It's satisfying though. Like it looks like concept art for a scene in like a movie or, and I mean, and it looks like the whole scene plays out. Like you're actually seeing movement happening and there's a story that's playing out in just, it's like you could have drawn a toy, man, like the rest of us. But you drew like a handful of toys doing horrible things.
Yeah, the look on that army guy's face is just I
don't know what my face would look like, but if I was alive, I'd probably be something like that.
Oh yeah, I wanted to make sure terrible things were happening in this picture. I didn't want to just draw something that would put your eye out. I wanted to show the eye being put out.
Hey Lauren, she says, "Hey you guys." Awesome. You had mentioned the Clever Kaiju Discord, and that is a perfect segue into our next sponsor commercial, Clever Kaiju. Who wants to take that away?
Yeah.
As if he's our spokes guy there.
Oh, me? Who? Nate? Me?
No, it didn't. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're both pretty good at this.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys actually.
Yeah. I mean, we're finally getting used to talking about ourselves to a degree. Yeah, we're an art studio and a community, and we have a Discord, cleverkaiju.com. You can find the Discord there, and we also have a YouTube channel where we're loading up new content on there. And everything we're doing is to inspire, encourage, and support visual artists. And we do that with the community and through YouTube and things.
Yeah.
Yeah, and with the Discord, you guys aren't just in the local area. Worldwide.
In the world, worldwide.
We have some people in the UK that we've only just started this year, started making public appearances and actually getting like events scheduled and rolling, and which has been great. The response has been awesome. But we also realize that there's others in other parts of the country, different time zones, and then there's people in the UK that are 6 hours ahead of us. So it's really impossible for us in that way to keep them involved in things. So that's one of the goals for 2023 is that we want to be a much stronger presence online through our community, through our Discord. We're going to be rolling out regular content on YouTube. Which is cool. Like we're gonna be YouTubers, but we have a lot of really good content, kind of scripts written and ready to rock. And then we want to figure out ways that we can be more involved in the Discord community with everybody and kind of help build the community, not just for like teaching or being, influential or anything, but there's a lot of really talented people that we ourselves don't know much of, and whether we can bring them in for projects or they could teach us for projects. Like, I don't know, it'll be really interesting what we can do. And I don't know, it's already shaping up amazing.
Join it, guys. Follow them on Facebook or are you on Twitter and Instagram too?
No, we're not Twitter people. We can be, but we're not. We're on Instagram. Facebook and Instagram are really our biggest like social, and YouTube, and then besides the Discord. I wish we were as good with Instagram as we are with the Discord, but
if you guys go to cleverkaiju.com, you can find every one of those things, a link to every one of those things. So after the show, go do that.
Yeah.
All right, so Nate, we got you talking. Do you want to go next?
Oh, okay, yeah. You got me talking like I ever shut up.
Because you're so quiet most of the time.
See, Taryn, for some reason, the Discord link isn't working for me. Is there a link other than... Okay, we have a static link that should be working. I will message that to you as soon as possible. There's anybody else here in the actual About section on our Discord. There is a Discord link that is a static link that does not need to be refreshed. So which doesn't help anybody not in the Discord. So I'll make sure to drop that in here in a minute. Actually, I could probably do that now.
And that just reminded me that I am going to dump artist links for the past few people that have gone, because I've only shared Anna's so far. I apologize. In the in the chat on Facebook, you can find artist links to see more of this wonderful stuff from these wonderful people.
Could we put a Discord link in
the chat?
Yeah, I'm actually going to do that right now. I just here's the one for Facebook coming.
Cool.
I'm also dumping. I'll do more artist links when you're done with that.
And then for the YouTube side,
I'll just keep doing that.
the YouTube side, there you go. Hopefully those will work. Those are the static links that, for some reason, there's a couple others still floating around somewhere that get shared around, and we're trying to kind of weed them out. And it could be a QR code thing, like one of the QR codes is misdirecting. But hopefully either of those should work. But yeah, so my piece of awesome was a toy that I never actually had. I had friends that had them. And one very common thread with all of my friends is how much they were designed to be abused, but the crazy things that kids would do to this thing, like it was almost like a physical challenge to ruin it as much as possible. The toy that I chose was a Stretch Armstrong.
I knew you were gonna say that.
And let's see if I can figure out how to do this again. Oh wait, I'm actually in the wrong thing, aren't I? All right, yeah.
We got you doing too much at once.
So it's Stretch Armstrong, but I call him like Sketch Armstrong. Sketch AF Armstrong.
Nice.
Oh my.
Oh my god, no, don't kill the kitty cat.
But this is like what happens because all these kids, all they want to do is like they just want to see what's on the inside. They do everything they can to ruin it. The goal was to stretch, and I felt bad for the toy, and I guess kind of I'm on the side of the toy this time because he didn't have like actual fingers or toes, but it's like, what if he had opposable thumbs? What if he had actual hands? Even when I was a kid, I was like, think of the awful things he could do to people if he, super stretchy and had fingers. But no, it's all these kids, they kept cutting it open, and there was always this green this always orange and red.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, it was like a cornstarch filling that almost every single one of these that I ever saw that was owned by another kid, there was gashes cut into it, like holes ripped in it, because they had to see what was inside. And some, like, I only imagine how many kids got sick, like eating it, putting it in their mouth. So, which is why you have, I guess, this guy. But so he's like, you got these needle, these kids are like, what's inside? And they're like testing him. And then finally he just flips out and forces him.
And he's like, I want to see what's inside you.
Yeah, I want to see what's inside you. And just sticks in her forehead. And I don't know. That's how science works, right?
I'm betting that sweet innocent little kitty was like clawing at him at one point.
It's just like there's always all kinds of, I don't know, like.
Oh my god! Just the needles with all the filling like... stuff in it. It's funny. I kind of figured that's what that was. I was like, I want to wait for him to say it. And then you said, I was like, yes, yes. Oh my god, this is so terrible and hilarious at the same time.
Common theme for the Pin Clique.
Yeah, I mean, there was really nothing too. They're moving the screen. Okay, so there's nothing really too intricate about it. I went kind of with my old. I went because the last few months I've been doing nothing but Procreate, the whole project in Procreate, and it's been cool. This time though, I went back to my other style, but I did the sketching in Procreate, and then I brought it over to Illustrator on my iPad, and did all the line work in Vector. And then I did each of these piece by piece separately, like each figure, and then I brought them over into Photoshop and pieced them together, and then I have like a whole collection of layers for each section, so that I can move them around and puzzle piece them together. And this is kind of the way it was built, the way that made sense the most. The cat, he's fine. He's not hurt. He's just a little surprised that he's involved in things.
No kids were hurt.
But
not long term, no.
Nope.
That's just great.
Sketch AF Armstrong.
Man.
All right, let's see how do I.
Now we need that as a toy. Like, for real.
His mouth, he's so angry.
Oh man. He's saying everything now. Gotta figure out how to there we go. I always screw that because I've got 2 screens and 3 different programs running, but
I can only handle one screen, and when I go double, I'm like, I don't know if this is working or not. But Isaac, are you ready to show us your terror toy?
Yeah, I settled on a big wheel. Do you guys remember those?
Yeah.
Classics, man.
Yeah.
Man, I loved those.
Right?
And you would sit so low to the ground, it was like the dust gets kicked up on you. Even though like you're shorter because you're on this low riding thing, but you just feel so cool on it. It like skids around.
See, my brother had one, and I remember playing on it a lot.
Fishtailing by accident.
Yeah, I loved it. But yeah, just kind of juiced it up a bit here. Can you see it?
Oh my goodness.
That's awesome, dude.
That's like Mad Max.
Yes. Oh, that's brilliant. That'd be a good print. Like seriously, that's awesome, dude.
The blood splatter was like a last minute.
See, that's how he
but
gets you. That's
I
like
threw a little grit into the image,
that's that. What would
And
Gary
I
do?
didn't have a lot of time to
Influence.
color it, but I wanted to throw in a little bit of color to give it that Mad Max desert look.
Yeah, this is beautiful. I love the ends with the spikes on them on the pedals.
Yeah.
That is great. That's such a nice little detail, man. Oh my god.
I love how his, like dual Gatling gun is attached to the handlebars, so it's like he shoots wherever he looks, like,
Right.
doing figure eight.
I think I had like I may have had one because I had a black one, but they made like a Rambo big wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That had like a gun on the top.
Yeah.
To it. I mean, it didn't look like this one. But I was like, oh no, that's cool. They actually had like an all black with guns on it, Rambo.
It was a squirt gun. And it would shoot. It's like trust me, I know I wanted it.
Yeah.
Oh man, can you zoom in?
Probably.
Taryn, holy shit. I love it. Now you gotta
Yeah,
follow
he's
it
got
up
his
with a
little
little Tyke's cozy coop.
Something that was fun is to try to mix like the mature Mad Max, like adult stuff, but it still is a kid on a tricycle. Like
a kid with a shotgun mounted to its leg, but no big whoop.
it's the plastic wheel, it's the plastic frame.
Yeah.
He's a kid, but he's got so it's like how much to mix the two, but and still leave it a kid. Was a fun little thing.
He has a sawed-off double-barrel shotgun strapped to his leg still, Isaac. Like, you're not fooling me. and the toe spike, like, is that on his boot or just on the pedal?
It's on
the pedal.
It's on the pedal.
For no reason. Could you imagine, like, slipping on that?
Those are steel tip boots, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, I
don't know. I don't know if that's like a big steel thing on the boot or if it's attached to the pedal.
Oh, you slide your foot in. Could be.
Yeah, I intended it to be part of the pedal, but then I didn't finish the design on the back end to like make it more clearly part of the pedal.
I feel like this kid is ready, and it's also
yeah.
it's a pedal, and he has a steel tip boot in that pedal.
There was only
ready.
There was only a small window of time when I was a kid where I was short enough to fit in a big wheel. It was a very tiny one, and then I wanted a Power Wheels. That was next level, and I never got a Power Wheel. And my parents were always like, "Oh, no." That's like one thing that spoiled Nate just didn't get was a Power Wheel. And then I realized, like, oh, I get it. I'm like 2 feet too tall for these things. The big wheel at least had an adjustable seat, so I got some longevity out of that one. But
which toy was the one that had the 2 giant wheels on the sides that you like did the handles? Have you ever seen that?
It's like it sounds like one of those paddle boats, but for your hands.
No, it was like a disc you sat in that was orange, and these 2 giant wheels, black wheels were on the side, and they had handles, and that's how you made it go.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Oh, that sounds pretty cool.
I can't
It
picture
was
it.
freaking awesome. I gotta figure out. I have an old picture of that somewhere. I gotta figure that out. That was cool. I want to ride one now.
Really cool.
Yeah, man, this is
It's
great. This is exactly what a big wheel is
11
like.
by 14 paper, but I didn't fill the entire. Most of the paper was filled, so it's on 11 by 14. Ink pen and brush, and then a little bit of digital color.
What if you submitted this to Big Wheel? Like whoever owns, do they still make them? They still make them. I think I saw Christmas pictures of Big Wheels. I think they still make them.
Right. Yeah.
Like somebody, look, you're not forgotten. Someone still loves you. Big Wheel. Make it.
Give me a chance, Big Wheel.
Get a kaiju contract for designing cool big wheels. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
For some reason, I need to build this.
For some reason.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, it was really well done, man.
This is what's exciting me this season. Like you're like, I need to build that. And I believe you just might, you know. Isaac, you made a comic off of a drawing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scott drew something that he was willing to put on it as a tattoo on somebody. Nobody took him
Nobody
up
took
on
it
that.
up, took him up on it, but he'll do it. Yeah. Or I'll do it
That was
for
gonna
him. I don't know.
turn into a tattoo, and tonight Adam's got Stranger Thingies for us to show off. I love how the art from the show is jumping off the screen.
Did you just ruin what's in the bag?
No, because I didn't say what kind.
I was saying, because I didn't even know what was in here. It's just really light, but like we still got the bag to open.
It's the toy.
Ah.
Terror toy.
The toy itself? Okay. Well, he did ask me earlier this week, and it makes
finger.
sense. He goes, "What's your favorite color?" And I was like, "Well, I respect green," and he got a kick out of that.
Well, see, I don't know if we mentioned this earlier. I'm the only one that gets to look in the folder and sees the art ahead of the show. And I was flipping through the sketches Adam sent of these, and I stopped because he did ask me my favorite color, and I was afraid if I saw something that was purple, I'd know what was in the bag. So I quit looking. I'm all about the surprise now. But first, sponsor time. Which one? Tremendicon is next. One of the two conventions that sponsor and push the Pin Clique on their pages and talk about us and give Clever Kaiju giant artist booths, multi-booth spots.
Yeah, it's like a Viking ship.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you guys come to convention where Clever Kaiju is at, you will see 3 to 5 tables full of just them and their stuff, and it's amazing.
Yeah, it was fun. A lot of it was just a joke, and then they're like, "All right, we'll do it." Like, really? You'll let us put everything together in one spot? Yeah, why not? We'll show you why not, because we're gonna kind of lay claim to this. I hope you know.
Well, Tremendicon is one of our sponsors. It's a 3-day multimedia creators convention. It's coming back to Springfield, Missouri for year 2. Let's see, July 7th through 9th at the Oasis Hotel and Convention Center. Booth spaces, if you want to have a vendor booth, those are now. Weekend passes are on sale. We're gathering guests and a full schedule of just, I have a script. I should read this. Explains it better than me mumbling. But Tremendicon can be described as a playground to create and collaborate, put on by creators, for creators, and the people that love those tremendous creations. A variety of communities are highlighted in tracks, and we cover content in those tracks that includes artists, writers, game design, cosplay, comic books, makers, and multimedia, which covers stage, screen, and music. And there's also a kids track where we are providing content for future creators. So it's a whole family affair. You get the kids into your stuff, raise good geeks. I'm proud that I raised geeks. I'm very proud of that. Tremendicon is a nonprofit organization run completely by volunteers, and it focuses on education, inspiration, encouragement, collaboration, and charity. The majority of the profits made by Tremendicon in 2023 will be going to Ozarks Food Harvest. And then the remainder of those profits will be going towards efforts to support and encourage people pursuing a field in the creative arts. So the people that will in the future be bringing more content to Tremendicon and making it bigger and better. Ozarks Food Harvest itself is the Feeding America Food Bank for Southwest Missouri, serving 270 hunger relief organizations across 28 Ozarks counties. So they're doing a lot of good work here locally, and we are very proud to be sponsoring them.
Is that how that works? I mean, it doesn't sound wrong.
No. Supporting them.
Supporting. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
I don't
counts.
know. This late in the show, I can't see very well. I need but you can learn more about Ozarks Food Harvest and the wonderful work they do on Tremendicon's website or at ozarksfoodharvest.org. And you can learn more about Tremendicon at tremendicon.com. TREMENDICON.com. told you passes are on sale. Keep an eye on the websites for guest updates. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We are working behind the scenes right now. We have a lot of people saying they're coming as guests. We just have to get the paperwork signed so we can officially tell you guys.
Yeah.
Once again, it's coming to Springfield, Missouri, the Oasis Hotel and Convention Center. Springfield, Missouri, July 7th through 9th, 2023.
Woo.
Woo.
It'd be a hot
One of two conventions we'll be speaking about tonight. We will talk about more conventions if you would like to sponsor the Pin Clique. So reach out.
Yeah. Draco, I've been debating a table at Tremendicon. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised you didn't last time. I'm really like, you absolutely should. Let us know when you do.
Yeah.
We'll try and we'll team up as many kaijus as we can. That'd be awesome.
It could possibly be. You got the hookup right here. We could probably weasel a way to get in here.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd be a cool. Yeah, your work would be an awesome mix to throw into the kaiju camp for sure.
Nice.
Like that'd be.
Okay, now we are to the part of the show where everybody on screen has shared their art. But we have Corey the Sea up next. He sent me a little mini thing to talk about. Let me see. Very short. Corey, this would have been his first appearance this season.
Oh,
so he was on season 2. I don't know if he was in season 1 or not.
I want to say he's just season 2.
I think he was season 2. So if you want to see his face, go look for him on season 2.
I know there was the episode, the Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends as people.
That was his first, yeah.
Yeah.
He did so much research for Foster's.
Yeah, I know.
Yes. But what Corey wrote about this is, when it comes to my thought process, I was heavily inspired by Huggy Wuggy from a video game. Do you guys know that? I don't play video games.
That doesn't sound familiar.
No? See, he wanted to go with minimal color and playing with some cross hatching. And he was going to play with more perspective. All in all, it was a fun little prompt. So, share screen. Once again, if I say it out loud, it happens. Okay. Share.
Great.
Oh, can you see that little? Oh, there it is. It went
Goodness.
away. It looks like a sock monkey.
It is a sock monkey, yeah.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh, sorry. My Zoom goes way too fast.
That's great.
Oh,
my.
Is that like an eye where his heart is
Yeah, it's like
supposed to be?
this haunted eye, and it's
Oh.
And I guess there's a dead person that
Oh, that was the hand.
that they may or may not be responsible for.
We're coming. Here he comes.
Dead person.
Batty.
All right. Zoom back out. I wish I had better control. I
That's great.
apologize. Now,
There's a game that I was playing that was gifted to me. Mike Huff, actually, he pops in on these shows a lot, like in chat. I don't know if he's watching or not, but he gave me a game called.
Your screen's showing other art. Yeah.
in the
You're showing your
background.
entire screen.
Oh yeah, but I think everybody else has already shown. Well, maybe not. But Umawari, it's like the line work, like the black, like sketchy line work. That stuff is insane. Like I don't like. I've never done anything like that. I couldn't imagine like every strand. It looks like those old like Japanese horror movies, you know, where like the hair is almost like their black hair is like haunted or something, and it's
Yeah.
Well, now the cross hatching he was talking about, I know minimal color. I get that.
Yeah.
Is that like down by the feet?
right. Yeah,
And the
the shading and
the shadowing, shading. Yeah.
I like it because I'd never seen him do anything like this with the heavy cross hatching.
right. Yeah.
I think it's like really neat to see him kind of take this direction with his work.
I have a touch screen.
I like the
It went way
lighting.
slower.
The lighting.
What's that, Isaac?
And
Oh,
then-
just I like the lighting that he did with the shading.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They kind of, yeah.
Yeah, I can't use the touch screen and not trigger a
Very
bunch of other
moody.
things.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he did, I forgot. Since I popped out, I remember he sent this and I haven't watched it. So
Oh.
it's a minute of him drawing it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, cool.
I love these time lapse videos. Like, and I know Procreate
Yeah, go ahead and
has
let
it
that
automatically set and automatically turned on to where anything and everything you draw in Procreate, it captures everything in a time lapse video.
Mhm.
This
Something
is
that I
fun
wish
to
Adobe
watch.
would get in on. I don't know why. I don't know why they don't.
I know. Dude, they need to get on the ball with that.
They're so behind on everything. But yeah, this is one of the coolest features. Like, if you have an Instagram or a TikTok as an artist, like, I know that everybody like wants to poo-poo on social media, stuff like that, but that stuff is where it's at. That's really what's going to grow you as a public figure, anyways, is just bombarding people with your work. Like, and people love seeing this. It's like less than a
I
minute
love
of their
this stuff.
time.
I don't draw, and I
Yeah.
love watching it happen.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Escape. All right, stop share. Did I stop?
From Poppy Playtime, right? The blue guy with the wide smile. Is that the character?
He said Huggy Wuggy inspired him.
Huggy Wuggy. Is Huggy Wuggy from Poppy Playtime? Does that? I guess we can Google it, huh?
Yeah. I have way too many screens open right now. I need to share Corey's details.
Oh man,
with
yeah,
you.
okay, that makes sense. It is from
Right.
Poppy Playtime. Yeah, it looks something it's horrifying.
Is that the video game?
It's it is a game. Yeah, it's kind of in the realm of like the Five Nights at Freddy's kind of thing, the horrifying looking toy
Oh,
thing that like jump scare. I don't know. I might be wrong, but yeah.
Sweet. All right. Well, thank you, Corey, for sending that. I hope you can make it in person next time. And if you find that comic book I asked about, I was out of town for a week and I missed a variant cover I wanted and I missed it. They sold them all. Let me share Adam's details real quick. Mr. Adam McLaughlin, I'm going to share in the chat where you can find him.
He probably got bored
And-
waiting for us to get to his bed.
Is he gone?
I don't know. He might be in there still. He's probably floating around.
It's time. Oh, let me read this first. Let me see. He's sorry he can't come tonight. He has a cold, and every time he talks, he would start coughing horribly. So
Yeah.
we've had to mute him the whole time anyway. So let's see. He's been working for 2 months on this because he's been thinking about this prompt and excited about it. He said that his concept for this month's challenge is Trollocalypse. Let me see. He used to, I'm going to read this as him. I used to love playing with troll dolls as a kid and have sculpted 2 monster-infused dolls to present. Let me see. I have a file I will drop in the Dropbox. I will show you guys to show his process. But the real surprise is he created and painted a few. So we have 3 of them to show off tonight. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Oh, thank us for putting this on and working so hard on it. Well, thank you, Adam.
Yeah,
As
no,
soon as you said you were dropping off something, I got so excited. And fun
Yeah.
story, I live on a block where I'm 213 West and 213 East, 3 houses. And we get each other's pizza and boxes all the time. It happens all the time. We're on the same
Since you had to
block.
raid somebody else's basketball court
So
together.
he's like, I left your package on the basketball goal. I'm like, in the backyard? I said, I don't see it. And I walked up the street and it was, I had to go up in the dark to somebody's. I'm like,
Oh,
I hope they're not looking. My name's
He
on
asked
it.
me for my address. He's like, I got a present for you. I'm like, I don't have anything for you. He goes, ah, pish. So then, like, I see him on the camera, and he just drops it on the step, and then just takes off and just leaves. So I'm like watching it on my phone, like the recording, and then I step outside, and he's gone. I'm like, oh, I couldn't even stick around. But,
Well, he said he was sick. He sanitized these. He
Are we opening these up now?
Yes.
Earlier
I'm
this
gonna go
week, he did
first.
text me.
I'm getting excited.
He messaged me earlier this week. He goes, "What's your favorite color?" And I'm like, "Well, I respect green." And then he got a kick out of that because it's really one of those things. It's like, well, it is the one color that is the single most variation of shades than any other color.
Oh, sheesh.
And also, it's completely gender neutral. So it's always it's definitely.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't know if we can do it justice, but I think he gave us pictures to share too. My camera is. Oh, there.
Oh my
See this?
goodness. Oh my.
Oh, troll butt.
Oh, he's a little troll butt. So he 3D prints
Oh, dude.
So Adam, on top of being an incredible artist and somebody, well, my camera won't focus. Hold on.
Yes.
Being an incredible artist, an artist that I actually looked up to since like back in 5th grade.
That's
He does
amazing.
these.
Wow.
See if I can get this to focus. I had to do it manually.
I love this thing.
Yeah.
Adam, this
I do
is
too.
so
Thank you,
cool.
Adam. Oh, there you're in focus.
Oh man,
Nice.
he's like a little troll butt.
Ah!
But he 3D prints and hand paints board game like pieces. He calls them stranger thingies. Is that right?
I love that name. Yes.
They're the miniatures. He paints
Yeah,
miniatures.
he does miniatures and
Which
it's
you
like
can see at the
he
Clever
having
Kaiju
him
booth.
at conventions, he steals the show. Like everything about his setup is just people see it from like a really long distance. He's always so busy at these things.
Now,
Thank you very
if
much, man.
anyone
That's cool.
wants
these
one
are
of these,
excellent.
if anyone would like one of their own, he is selling them for $20 and can customize the color scheme to your favorite color.
That's a steal. You can't just get that from anywhere. You like, and
This is going on my horror shelf back here.
there are kids that show up like just wanting to look at it, and they walk away with entire sets in their arms, like a box of like huge set pieces. Like he's got like castles and like rock structures that he's built, like. And these kids will just walk away with entire set pieces, like for like, like.
Mine's taking over the Justice League right now. I am going to type really quickly before I show you his process sketches. The email you can reach out to, I'm squinting, is camburo7@gmail.com. Or if you just reach out to Clever Kaiju on the website, these fellas know how to get a hold of Adam if you would like to order one of these for yourself. But let me jump over, open that up, and share the screen. There's a lot of these sketches to look at. So, screen no. Can you see them?
Oh wow!
Let's zoom a little so we can see each
goodness.
line. Doggone it!
Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's my guy right there at the bottom center.
So Adam, were
Alright.
these like did you draw these entirely from scratch and like model them and everything in 3D and then print these? How did you what was your process for this? Like I guess you're kind of walking through, but
Oh, there's so many.
Yeah, these drawings are great. Wow.
He did say he's been working on it for 2 months. Look at a little belly button. Holy moly.
I'm loving these. That
Man.
one up there, the top far left. Wow.
yeah, middle center. Taryn is mentioning. I don't know if it was in the first page or what, but middle
I know,
center.
there's so many pages. This guy's got some
I wonder if
muscles.
these were just the first batch. If he's actually gotten to all of them, because there are so many incredible designs in there.
All right, here's photos, better photos of what we were trying to hold
Yeah,
up.
that one's mine.
Teeth.
That was great. Then that was mine.
That's awesome.
Alright. So fitting.
Wait, is that a mouth on top?
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole head opens up.
Jeez.
Oh, so that okay, yeah. So yours is purple, right?
Yeah.
And this is in the drive, like these pictures. I want,
Yeah.
yeah, because I want to like frame some of the sketch. I'll have to get with Adam to figure out like Adam, buddy. I would love to like you. You consider making prints of your sketches of these? I'd love to have one framed with him. Like,
Yeah.
like I'll have a little shelf underneath a frame of the sketches. I'd love to have that if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Even at 4x6, you don't have to go crazy with them.
Make him a poster size version of every one of them.
Well, just like even just yeah, I'd like to have a collection of all of the sketches of these and to have sitting next to him like on a shelf like behind.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Thank you, Adam, and thank you.
And it smells like him too. Is that weird?
I'm so excited.
Did you put cologne on this? It smells like you, dude. Is that weird?
Yes. Well, I have one more sponsor to talk about, and then we are going to let all of these guys into the plug zone so you can find more of their art, where you can see them, what they got coming up, where you can go to meet them maybe. And then we're going to tell you what's coming next month. It's another very interesting, very fun. They always are. They always sound cool and then they get better. But first, our final sponsor for the evening is VisionCon, which is a pop culture convention taking place in downtown Springfield, Missouri, that has been celebrating fandom since 1990. I'm still amazed that I've run into people who have never heard of VisionCon. It's been in Springfield forever. It was in Branson for a few years. It's in Springfield now at the Springfield Expo Center downtown. I said they were celebrating fandom since 1990. What fandom, you might be asking? All of them. Like whatever you happen to be into, it's very likely it's going to be represented at VisionCon. It's a family-friendly convention put on every year so fans can get together and have some fun while raising money for local charities. It's a nonprofit, also run completely by volunteers. Nobody gets paid to bring you this wonderful convention. This year, their chosen charity is Abundant Blessings. And Abundant Blessings is a nonprofit whose mission is to help foster children. Is to help foster children and children in need by providing stylish, tasteful attire while respecting the child's need for dignity and self-esteem. Their goal is to provide options for the kids in a boutique-like setting where they can shop for current fashions in excellent condition, thus instilling confidence and letting them walk into school with their head held high, which is beautiful and wonderful. And you can learn more about this wonderful organization at abundantblessingskids.com. This year, VisionCon has moved their dates from the spring to the fall, October 13th through 15th, specifically October Friday the 13th. So it is not a horror con, but it's happening on Friday the 13th.
But it will be.
Right before Halloween. There will be lots of horror themed things. I can't tell. I know who our first 5 signed guests are, and I can't tell yet. I get to interview one of them if Zach keeps his promise, and I'm very excited. It's a show I really like. That's all I can say.
This is a very awkward flex. You should just tell us. It's
yeah,
me, okay? It's me. She interviews me. It's.
I'm so excited to talk to Nate. My favorite show is the Pin Clique.
Yeah.
But seriously, watch their Facebook page in the next coming weeks, because we're getting contracts in now, but 5 of them are ready to talk about. We just have to have time for our volunteers to make the posts to tell you about. We're getting there. Told you about the dates. They're at the Springfield Expo Center.
Aaron.
Tickets are on sale now at visioncon.net. If you're interested in reserving a booth, you can do that online. You can volunteer to help. Clever Kaiju will be there in Artist Alley. And check them out. Social media, visioncon.net.
Looks like my light is dying.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
Mood lighting. But that brings us to the plug zone, and I'm going to go back in the order everybody talked, and you can tell us where we can see more of your stuff, what you're up to right now, something you want to brag about, somebody you want to say hi to.
The mood.
Your moment. So James, Anna had to go to sleep because she has to work super early, I guess. Or
Yeah,
you're looking
so
like
Anna's information and stuff's on her drawing.
okay.
Yeah.
I shared it in the comments, but if
Yeah.
you go back in the video on YouTube or Facebook, it's all right there under that gorgeous logo.
And it's a little bit easier to read it than try to pronounce it.
Now, James, how about you?
I'm Jay Rutherford Art at Instagram. That's as good as I get anymore.
That's all you got to say.
The man of one social media account.
Social media is the evil devil of us all.
Apparently, you're on TikTok too. We're gonna have to look up your TikTok.
Yeah, I think I should ask her for the TikTok link so you can see me creeping out the students.
Yeah, he's like, he doesn't even have a TikTok account. He's like on TikTok.
Yeah, just follow his students on TikTok and you'll see James. Cliff, how about you? What's going on with you?
Not a whole lot. I do a lot of personal stuff at home. I don't share a lot of it. But you can see what I do share at Cliff_Gamble on Instagram. And then my website is cgamblestudio.com. So that's it.
Awesome. Thanks. Gary, you're next.
Artist Gary Vidal. I'm mostly active on my Facebook and my Instagram, especially as of lately. I just started a Hive account not too long ago, but I'm mostly active on the Clever Kaiju Discord in our account. So I tend to kind of just lean more towards doing stuff there and bringing all the stuff that I'm doing with my personal stuff over to Clever Kaiju. So most of my activity is there. So again, come join us over there. Join us on the Discord. Hang out with us. Show us your work. If you're having problems with stuff, we can help you through that. Like if you're stuck on something, we come to our meetings, come talk to us, come problem solve. Just come join us on our Discord. So that's all I've got there.
Oh, Taryn, thanks. Said definitely followed, made sure I'm following everyone tonight. Such great talent. I think we've got more back there. People were talking tonight. Yay. Nate, the man in the dark.
Hey, how are you? Yeah. So weird.
You gonna tell me a story?
Yeah. Anyways, no, I'm my name is Nate. I am creator of Potbelly Mammoth, a comic series on potbellymammoth.com. Volume 2 I'm going to start doing on a Patreon. So be looking forward to that. I've got halfway through it and I kind of posted a little bit. Very few people have seen some of it. I decided instead of just waiting until it's done, I'm just going to release it in stages. I'm going to update the website again and then run a Patreon with it. See where that goes. I think it'd be pretty neat. I also have a YouTube series for the Mammoth Multicade, an arcade cabinet that I designed and built, that I host on YouTube with Mammoth Press, artists and entrepreneurs that come and we play their favorite classic retro games, and I interview them. I'm going to probably be doing some live streaming with it as well through the YouTube channel and probably on Twitch again, which I used to do. But other than that, yeah, most of my work day to day has been either with Clever Kaiju or as a tattoo artist at Body Creations Inc. on Sunshine and Glenstone here in Springfield. I guess I can't have like a long list of things, but yeah, I think I got everything. Is that right?
I lose track.
Yeah, I know, and I'm trying to reduce it down, but I think that's actually a pretty manageable list for now.
All the stuff, man.
Yeah.
You find the time, do it.
Yeah, that's called the plug zone, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isaac, how about you?
Yeah, you can find me at Ike Comics, ikecomics.com, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. And I'm currently making a new comic book, First Sun and Sword, and that's on YouTube. I post like videos drawing the comic, and then you can read the comic as a web comic as I release a page each week. And then I'm on Clever Kaiju, YouTube and Discord.
Awesome. Let me see. Corey the C joined us tonight. Corey Connor. He's on Instagram at Corey the C _art, and the same handle on Twitter. Let me see. And then Adam McLaughlin is on. I'm assuming these are updated links. I don't have him highlighted, so I don't know if he got back to me or not. Facebook at adam.mclaughlin.967. Instagram at Camburo7, which is also the email camburo7@gmail.com if you want to buy one of those awesome little Trollpocalypse. No.
Trollpocalypse?
If I read it.
Trollpocalypse.
Trollocalypse. If I can see it. Reach out to him there, or like I said, you can also email strangerthingies417@gmail.com, it looks like. It's one of his old links. Maybe. If you can't, if that's too much, just reach out to Clever Kaiju. They will point you in the direction of Adam. Promise. And now, next month, Thursday, January 26th at 8 p.m., we are doing, let me pull up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you gotta show it is hilarious.
Daryl Clonch gave us the picture for next month's cover.
Big shout out to that guy, man.
Share screen. This is Famous Folks as Animals. So you can expect something along these lines.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Oh my god. Dale did such a great job on that.
That's funny. What's funny is that like the prompt themselves, so many people that do the art that volunteer to do the artwork for each month ahead of time, they end up like burning a really good prompt idea on this art. So now he's gonna have to turn around and make another one, and it's...
That was perfect. Yeah. So more of that next month with another clique of artists. I have a whole lineup. I will be reaching out to you in about a week to say, hey, you're still coming, right?
Yeah.
So anything else you guys want to add tonight?
No, not on my end.
I think we covered everything, and then we still finished by 10.
Well, I do want to thank everyone for coming out.
Yeah.
Out there in internet land, and the artists who came tonight, even the artists who couldn't make it. I'm just glad that you were planning on doing that anyway. We really appreciate that. And the artists who couldn't make it, that dropped off artwork, that stuff was great. Thank you for taking the time to do that. So we will see you guys in the future, and everyone who came tonight, thank you so much. I feel like PewDiePie if like 2 people show up. So,
yeah.
We really appreciate that.
Yeah, I love it when you guys watch later the recordings, because I understand it's hard to get 2 hours on a Thursday night sometimes, but we appreciate you watching anytime. But when you join us live and talk and interact, it makes it just another level of fun for us.
Yeah.
So thank you guys very much for joining us for another episode of season 3.
Yes.
And I hope we see y'all next month.
All right, badass outro, go.
Let's go Voltron for us.
Are you playing an outro?
Oh yeah. It's a banger. Wait for it.